Tonight I am doing a unboxing from Botanicaz from Etsy. I did open up the box and I saw these packing peanuts, so I had to go grab something to put those in. But this did come with like a care guide, so that's cool. I'll look through that later. Let's see. I got some mystery plants or mystery cuttings, so I don't really know what's going to be in here. But let's get all these packing peanuts out of here so that I don't make a big mess. And I'm not sure if y'all can see, but Karen has decided to join us, and Tim is down here on the floor. So there may be some cat sightings if you can't see Karen off to the corner of the table here. I already dropped a pack of peanuts, so hopefully no one destroys that. Oh, I can see it looks like there are names on the plants, like on their wrapping, so that's good. My little pot here is almost finished. Oh, here's Karen. She looks like she's getting bored. She might be leaving soon. I just want to get as many of these out of here as possible, so I'm not making a big mess. Okay, so now we have a planter of packing peanuts. Who knows, maybe I'll need those one day. Or these feel like they're the biodegradable ones, so that's good. We can melt those down. I don't know what I want to grab first. There's so many things. It looks like the things in pots will be easier, so let's go for that. This is a Rosio punctata. Not sure what that is. That care guide may come in handy, unless it's just general information. Then I'm just going to have to go to Google. Or I might know what this is when I actually see it. I am not the best with names. Trying not to. There's so many things that I just need to set down. I don't have any more places to set things. There's, what do they call this? Polyfill on top. Oh, Karen's going to lay down. She's going to stay with us. Oh, well, that's nice. Well, there's polyfill in the top of the paper. I'm going to have to make sure I put this back with that paper. And then polyfill within the wrapping itself. Oh, Karen's going to steal my paper. Hopefully she does not take it before I can put the plant in there. Okay. Scissors are always useful. Oh, begonia. Okay. I know what that is now. Polyfill. Karen, no, don't drag all of the packing peanuts out. No. Okay. Go on the floor and play with it. Thank you. She's probably going to come back for more. Okay, so we're just going to set this like in here off to the side. And hopefully none of them fall and get broken. Alright, what do we have here? This doesn't have a name. Hopefully it has a name tag on the inside. At least I don't have to be so delicate with this paper. Just cut into it here. Alright, same packing technique. Not that I was doubting anything from Botanicaz. Alright, so I'll just put that there. This is, still can't read it. There's a little sign on the name tag on the pot. These are going to have to go in my terrarium, so don't worry about them sitting out. They will not be out long at all. So much tape. Oh, it's sticky tape. Okay. I have no idea how to say this, and the way my brain is processing it is not a nice word. So I will have to put that one up on the screen. Don't know if y'all can even see it. Looks like another begonia. It is. It's pretty. I'm not going to take them all out of their pots and take all the polyfill off, because I don't want these guys to die on me before I get them in the terrarium, because I know they're terrarium begonias. This one, Draco by Sour Rock. So I know what this one is. But I didn't see the exact one that I was going to get, so that's exciting. Let's see what we got here. Then I got to keep up with the paper on this one because the name's in the paper. Oh, I don't even want to take this one out because I'm so scared of ruining it. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I love it so much. Okay, wrap you back up in your plastic. Please don't die on me in the next 2 minutes. Okay, getting there, getting there. Oh, the Ficus villosa. I know what this one is too. Most of these are terrarium plants. So if you are not into terrarium plants, I guess this won't be too interesting. Oh, I've torn my paper. Let's fix that. There's just so much tape. And of course, I do everything in the most awkward way possible. Okay. Ficus villosa. Put that one over there, but I know what this is. I like this little pot. It's like a nice little plastic, hard plastic pot. I think my kids are getting ready to come in. Yep. Okay. See if I could pull it out without breaking it. They're hairy little plants. Oh man. I don't think that you can see those lovely hairs on camera. Might have to do a close-up and insert that. I'll do that maybe tomorrow once they've had time to be in the terrarium. Everything looks great right now, but that's the question, right? Can I sustain it in my terrarium? Miken's Velvet Halo. I know what this is too. And I hope my husband is constantly hacking in the background and it drives me absolutely bonkers. Oh no. Okay, so Miken's Velvet Halo. Don't know what this exact one looks like, so hopefully it's good. I've just got a stack of paper over there now. Let's cut through this tape. Props to the packing and shipping team because this is like consistent. This is pretty. There's a bit of variegation. I think it's gonna look really good when it gets bigger. Seems to be consistent. Each leaf has some variegation. Lovely pink stems. It's a good one. I just got little tiny plants because I'm not trying to spend that kind of money. I will grow them out myself, please and thank you. Okay. A Splendid. I already have a Splendid, so we'll see if this one looks different from the other one I have. Uh-oh, that paper's attached to the plastic. Need more hands. All right, there's one left after this. Alright, I'm gonna set it down so I don't hurt it. Get it out of this plastic. Much smaller form than mine. What? Much more juvenile plant than I have. That's cool. I can add that to the pot. Then I have 3. Okay, let's see what's in here. I don't see a name on the bag. Oh, okay, I know what this is. It's Selaginella. Don't remember the exact name, but I'm sure it's on my packing slip here. It is oh, I didn't order it. That's one of my mystery plants. I think it was probably the rescue plant because it's got some questionable spots, but Selaginella is pretty easy to revive. There's actually, I learned this last night, but the Rose of Jericho that we know, mostly in the United States here, is not actually the Rose of Jericho. It's a false Rose of Jericho, and it's actually a type of Selaginella. Now I gotta show it off. Here is my false Rose of Jericho. I actually am doing a bit of experiment with it because this was all together and I divided it. It's been a few days and it's doing fine. I do need to refresh the water and spray it down, but it's still alive, so that's good. And then over here, I am trying to propagate some because the fronds fell off of this guy when I cut them, the ones in the middle there. So I figure if you can root Selaginella, then maybe we can root this. So bit of an experiment. We'll see how that goes. Here are all of my terrarium plants from Botanicaz in my terrarium. I apologize for the reflection, but I don't know a time of day when I don't have a reflection here. But anyway, so this is kind of a new terrarium I set up a few weeks ago, and there's not much in there right now. So we've got the new stuff from Botanicaz, and then a few things that I already had, like the hay, and then I have a crypt form of that as well. A terrestrial orchid, and then cryptanthus up there. And then I tossed in some string doves in there, see what they'll do. It's worth experimenting. But I keep the humidity above 75%. We are looking at 87% humidity. So this is just kind of top view. Everybody's still alive. It's been a few days. The first night, I just put everybody in there in their pots, let them acclimate, and then later the next evening, put everybody in the soil. I did break a leaf off of the Rosio punctata. It got stuck to that tape that was on the pot, so I just planted it in. We'll see if it gives me babies. If not, there's still plenty on the main plant. It should be fine. Everything's looking good though. I've got the Selaginella in a cup of water. I cut it into 3 pieces where there were roots so it can grow and do its thing. The Ficus villosa has a little stick here. It can climb up to get to this main branch, and then hopefully it just takes over, because that would be really cool. So there we go. They're all the Botanicaz terrarium plants in my terrarium, and they have been in there for a few days, still alive, going strong. So 10 out of 10, highly recommend.